One of the tricky parts of making a violin is bending the ribs. I have here an expensive piece of kit called a bending iron, and what this is basically a piece of water pipe and a heat gun, and the heat gun blows hot air into the base of the pipe here, and the hot air exhausts out the top. This heats up the pipe in between, and seems to work fairly effectively. So this is a fairly inexpensive way to do it. Some people spend $200 or $300 on an electric bending iron. This seems to work pretty well. This is my third violin, so it's still holding up pretty well. The backing strap, the bending strap, you can make this out of just a piece of tin can with a couple of wire handles. The handles are quite useful, but this is designed to stop the wood from breaking, and behind just gives it a bit of support from behind the piece of wood. So the way we do it is we just spritz the wood with a little bit of water, like so, and we turn on the heat gun. And you just ease it round. There's a point at which this is hot enough where the wood itself becomes quite pliable. You just work it gently around. You don't force it all in one go. It's just a little gentle. You're starting to see a bit of a curve coming up here now. Just bring these around fairly close together like so, and you can already see we have a bend, and I'll just try that up against here. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. So now we need to bend the other way, and that can be a tricky thing to do. Just split this a bit more. But I can feed the reverse curve through this way, and then we can start to bend it back the other way. The trick is to keep the bend even, so there's no flat spots as you go around, and you just work it progressively. Make a note of where the next bend needs to be. Get my water on there, and now we can start to turn this around. And it's just a case of progressively, not a huge amount of pressure, but just enough to bend it. And one more bend about here. The bending on. So let's just keep this curve coming around. Just to give it a nice shake, and it's nearly there. That's pretty much how we bend the side.